San. So here's your first fun-filled trivia fact for the night. So in Japan, it's considered polite to refer to someone with the term san, either attached to their first name or their last name. And it's not gender specific. So there you already learned stuff. File it away for when you make your trip to Japan. And to get ourselves in the right mindset, we have a video for you all to enjoy, which we can help us all discover Japan. Enjoy.
So our first act tonight is a fashion show with a traditional Japanese festival taste. To give you an idea on how these festivals work, here's a quick clip. All right, so put your hands together for your MBA student and faculty dance.
Our first model is Jay. Randy.
Next up is the lovely Carlene.
Looks like we have an adorable duo up here, Yua and Rika. performers one more round of applause, please. That was awesome. So next up, we have a kendo presentation. And kendo is a very popular form of martial art in Japan. And I want to welcome and would like us all to welcome Edward Choi and the Hampton Roads Kendo Club, who's going to put on this presentation tonight for us. Please welcome them. Edward's going to explain more about what is kendo to you all so you understand what is going on.
Go stand where they're calling, go sit with that one.
So, good evening everyone. My name is Christine Park. I am the junior here at College of William Mary. And I am also the president of William Mary's Kendo Club. And it's been about 5 years since I started Kendo, and there was no single moment that I did not enjoy Kendo. I think it's really, really fun. So if you're interested in at all joining the club, or if you have any questions about the club or the Kendo, please come see me up here at the sign-in table after the show. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Edward Choi. I'm also a student of William Mary, the undergraduate school. I'm a freshman currently. I have done Kendo for approximately 6 years now, and my current rank is 1 dan. Prior to William Mary, I was part of Hampton Roads Kendo Club, which is a local Kendo club, and I was a president there for approximately 3 years, and now I've moved on to become leader of William Mary Kendo Club. To my right here is my younger brother, Jonathan Choi. He is a freshman in high school, and he has taken the leadership of president at Hampton Roads Kendo Club as I have left, and he is now 2Q, which is 2 ranks below what I am. And lastly, we have Takashi Yoshida.
Hello everyone, my name is Takashi Yoshida, first year student, and I used to practice Kendo when I was elementary school student. So my biggest concern today is I forgot everything about Kendo, but I will do my best. Thank you.
Takashi Yoshida is also 1 dan, so we're the same rank. There's quite an age difference, but we're still like have the same kind of experience. No, but he's a great guy and everything. Earlier I was explaining that I was 1 dan. Takashi is also 1 dan. Christine and my brother are 2Q right now. So this is a different rank system from most martial arts. You'll see belt ranks like the white, yellow, and so on all the way to black belt. Kendo is slightly different. We have from 8Q all the way to 1Q, and then it goes back to 1 dan all the way to 8 dan. And it used to go all the way up to 10 dan, but 10 and 9 dan have been dropped to be tested for, as those were the people who spent their life and everything they had to further develop Kendo for the public. But the 8 dan examination is one of the hardest examinations in the world, with a graduation percentage of less than 0.5%. And what you have to do is how most martial arts go, where you have to memorize a form and produce that in front of judges and see if they allow you to continue to go to the next rank. However, there's also a sparring portion with it. And lastly, this makes the most difference is that there's a writing examination for each rank. So a little about Hampton Roads Kendo Club. It started in 2007, and the sensei is Kim Dae-won Sensei. And he was also a sensei of William Mary before he did full-time at Hampton Roads, and he's also a math tutor. More about William Mary Kendo Club. Currently we have about 4 active members, not including our 2 senseis, Mike, Tina, Canada, who are not here at the moment, but they have strong ties with Southeastern United States Kendo Federation, which is Virginia all the way down to Florida. So, a little about Kendo while my 2 participants are getting ready with their equipment. So, Kendo is an important martial art and is very popular in Japan. It is also a worldwide known sport, less known in the US. It's also what the samurais used to do when they didn't want to use actual swords against participants where they were fighting, because that could get messy. And so they used bamboo swords instead, so that they could hit the opponent and still practice the way of the sword, which is kendo. So kendo has a very strict lifestyle, and you can apply that in many different ways. The biggest foundation of kendo is the respect. You have respect towards yourself and also the opponent you're fighting. So that's why before bouts, you are bowing to them to say that I'm ready to compete against you. Now we're going to go on to the equipment of kendo. So as you can see from Takashi Yoshida, here is the men, and this is the helmet, which is covered and padded with thick leather, and a mask with a metal brace. And this is what makes kendo kind of known as the Eastern fencing style. And also we move down to the go, which is the torso protector, and this is where you can get an attack called go. We move down to the tare, which is essentially the groin protector as well. And this shirt is called the gogi, and it's also like usually hand woven. The more expensive it is, and then more manufactured by like commercial use, the less expensive. And this is the hakama. It's actually pants. It may look like a gigantic dress, but there are two whole compartments for it. And lastly is the shinai. So the shinai is a bamboo sword which has 4 bamboo compartments to it and is woven together by a string and leather points. The reason why this is here is that the first third of the shinai is used to receive the points. If you hit it towards the tip, you won't get a point, which is called ippon, or anything lower than that point. Now that we have seen like what the equipments for kenshi are, which are people who do kendo, we're going to move on to some demonstrations of the hit. So, firstly, we're going to go with the 4 basic hits. The first one is men. As you can see, that was a hit to the head. The second one is a hit to the arm guard, which is kote. Next is do, which is a target of the torso. And the fourth hit is called tsuki. The problem with this is that it's a very dangerous attack, as it's a thrust to the throat, and there's this very small target, so I'll be doing this one because it requires a little more practice with it. So with these 4 basic hits, you can do so many more like things with the shinai. The first one is the debano waza. So these are hits that you can do. For the debano waza, the opponent starts with a movement forward, and then the receiver is attached with that split second. So we're going to do debano men. Same thing, we're going to do debano kote. Next is harai waza. So this one is the attacker moves forward and attacks, but the receiver blocks it out of the way and then does a hit. So we're going to do men harai men. Next is kote harai kote. And finally, kote harai men. Next, we're going to have the nukiwaza. This is where the opponent starts with an attack, but the receiver moves out of the way just before he gets hit and then attacks. So we're going to start with hotte nuki men. Next, we're going to do men nuki men. Now we have Kaishi Waza. Kaishi Waza is where the attacker attacks, but then is blocked. So we're going to start with Men Kaishi Go. Finally, we're going to have Men Kaishi Men. And our last waza is Hiki Waza. So this is where the two opponents are close together in close proximity, and one moves away from the other and then does an attack. So we're going to do Hiki Men first. Next, Hiki Kote. Lastly, we'll do Hiki Go. So these are all the waza that we have done, and then there's so many more that you can do, but here are like the basics, and then added to. Next, we're going to do a small bout, shiai. And this will be between me and Takashi Yoshida. I'll be in the white banner, and then he will be in the red. So, a quick thing about Shia, we have the flags on our back, and then we'll have, there's supposed to be 3 judges, Shiklan, but we only have 1 Dana. And she has the flags, and when she decides that one gets equal or score, she'll raise that flag. And the winner of one is either 1 point and the time runs out, or 2 points and then the game is done. And then now, Dana.
Takashi, it's like fight to death, or what? What's about to happen here? Let's get ready to rumble. intense. Hey, let's once again thank Edward and Christine and Jonathan and Takashi and the Hampton Roads Kendo Club for coming out and doing this.
All right, so now we need to get everyone together because we're going to have a quiz. Everyone in the audience can play. All right, so we're going to have 6 questions, and up to 20 finalists can come up on stage after the 6th question. The final question, of course, will be on the stage, and the top 5 will get a special prize, which will be a Tokyo tumbler from Japan. We actually have a Japanese candidate from the class of 2017 who brought 5 of those in for us. And of course, you get a gift card as well. All right, so let's go ahead and start with a sample question to warm you guys up. True or false? One of the first-year Japanese students has a ninja relative. Raise your hand if you think it's true. True, okay. All right. And the answer is false. Come on, guys. There hasn't been a ninja in Japan in over hundreds of years.
Hey, instant relative.
That's your American history.
So this is where it gets real. This is where the points matter. This is where you go for the glory. So make sure you keep track of what you get right and what you don't get right. So here's the very first question. True or false? The Japanese government recommends that male white-collar workers not wear their necktie during the summer. Now I have 5 seconds to think about it. Good time to do. Want to think about it? Think it's true? Raise your hands. And the answer is it's true. Yes. Gotta watch out for that global warming, you know. So yeah, they do not wear neckties in the summer in Japan.
All right, let's go to number 2. Japan has many super compact hotels where room sizes are almost the same size as this table. True or false? Raise your hand if it's true. Raise your hand if you can sleep there. All right, let's check it out. And it's true. There's actually hotels that size. All right, let's move on.
All right, next question. This will trigger some nostalgia in all of you. So true or false? The Japanese video rental industry is almost dying.
False. False.
All right, got time to think about it. The clock's ticking.
False.
All right, raise your hand if you think it's true. All right, answer is false. The video rental industry is a $2 billion industry in Japan. It is still thriving, and that's because the broadcast corporations control the content in Japan, which they've been able to control the emergence of streaming services and things like that. So, yes, it's very much false.
All right, number 4. Japanese high-tech toilet seats have features opening its lid automatically and cleaning your bottom. True or false? All right, and the answer is true. And now we have an instruction manual video to show you how it's done.
These toilets have buttons that you can pause play toilets simply take out washing, drying, even flush itself. Let me show you toilets that have virtually everything. That actually goes towards the class. This is the top of the line range because it's only going to cost you about $50. That kind of money, you can sit back, relax, and it's flush. And for $50,000, well, it also plays you some.
There you go.
His friends must think we're just like barbarians here. Let's go to the next question. All right. This is a three-part question. This is a multiple choice question. All right, so it's got significantly more difficult. It's multiple choice. All right, so for Coca-Cola Japan, what is their number one sales brand for Coca-Cola Japan in Japan? We have sports drinks, coffee, or tea.
Tea.
Go ahead and think that through.
Tea.
1, 2, or
And the answer is, oh, wait for it. Give more time. Wait for it. Go ahead. Coffee is Coca-Cola's number one sales brand in Japan. All right, so where are we at? Can we take stock of where we are right now?
Yeah. Let's check out the next one. All right, so who has gotten every answer correct so far?
So wait, who got all 5 right? Raise your hand.
Who's got 4 right?
Who got 4 right?
All right, let's go back to 5. Okay, everyone that's gotten it right, come on stage. Come on.
All 5 right, come on up.
Rashid, was your hand up?
Come on stage, you got all 5 questions right.
Come on stage, guys.
Come on in.
Who got 4 right? Raise your hand, you got 4 right? Hey, go ahead and come up here, we got 4 right. We need 10 more people up here. We got 4 right, come on up. You get a chance to win that Starbucks tumbler from Tokyo. Do you want it? We can only take 20 people up here.
All right, that's good. The paper's huge. All right, get ready. You're gonna write down the answer as soon as we ask the question. If you guys don't have any space, feel free to use the ledge.
You're welcome to keep watching this video as we get organized up here.
All right, here we go. Get those markers ready.
Question, this question's for the tumbler, all right? This is the final question. We only have 5 winners here. All right, here it was. So on your piece of paper that's provided, what year was the oldest Japanese company established? What year? So go ahead and write your answers down on the piece of paper in front of you.
Remember, you guys want to win those tumbler cups.
And as a hint, 3,000 companies in Japan are already over 300 years old. So that's a hint. Take some time to write down your answers. I'm taking the closest one. It doesn't have to be exact. No smartphones.
All right, 10 more seconds.
Let's go ahead and see what it is. The answer is, go ahead. 578.
You five right here.
Let's go ahead and figure out who our winners are, the closest five.
Thank you so much, everyone. We appreciate it.
And while we do that, just so you know, Congo Gumi is a construction company. It builds traditional shrines and temples, so they've been around that long. It's really amazing. Congratulations to our winners. Let's give them a round of applause.